Ladies and gentlemen, gather round as we dive into the electrifying life and tragic end of one of professional wrestling's most unforgettable characters, Macho Man Randy Savage. His story is not just one of intense matches and flamboyant outfits, but a journey of passion, resilience, and an unexpected fate that left the wrestling world in shock. Let's peel back the layers of this icon's life to see what made Randy Savage a true legend. Born to wrestle, Randy Savage, born Randy Mario Poffo on November 15, 1952, in Columbus, Ohio, was destined for the ring. As the eldest son of Angelo and Judy Poffo, wrestling was in his blood. His father was a renowned wrestler in the 1950s and 60s, and his younger brother Lanny, known as the Genius, also followed in their father's footsteps. Despite being raised in a household where the Catholic faith was prominent, Randy's early life revolved around the excitement and rigor of wrestling. From baseball dreams to wrestling rings, Randy's first love wasn't wrestling, though. He initially pursued a career in baseball, playing in the minor leagues during the off-season. However, despite his athletic prowess, Randy found himself gravitating back to wrestling. In 1973, during a baseball off-season, he decided to try his hand in the ring. He started under the name The Spider. Inspired by his love for Spider-Man, but it was a suggestion from his trainer, Ole Anderson, that led him to adopt the name Randy Savage. It was a perfect fit for his intense style and fiery persona. Rising through the ranks, Savage's early wrestling career took him across the United States. He honed his skills in various territories, including Michigan, the Carolinas, and Georgia, gaining a reputation for his athleticism and intensity. However, it was in Memphis where Randy truly made his mark. His battles with Jerry the King Lawler over the UBWA Southern Heavyweight Championship were legendary, and his feuds with the Rock and Roll Express captivated audiences. One infamous moment saw Savage pile-drive Ricky Morton through a table, igniting a heated storyline that had fans on the edge of their seats.
The WWF calls in June 1985. Randy Savage took his career to the next level by joining the World Wrestling Federation (WWF). His debut was nothing short of spectacular, as he introduced Miss Elizabeth as his manager, a role that would become iconic. Savage's intensity in the ring, combined with Elizabeth's grace, created a dynamic duo that fans couldn't get enough of. He quickly became a fan favorite, and his feuds with wrestlers like Ricky the Dragon Steamboat set the stage for some of the most memorable matches in wrestling history. WrestleMania moments. One of Savage's most celebrated matches was against Ricky Steamboat at WrestleMania in 1987. This bout is often hailed as one of the greatest wrestling matches of all time. Savage's meticulous planning and Steamboat's technical prowess meshed perfectly, creating a classic encounter that remains etched in the minds of wrestling fans. Despite losing the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship to Steamboat, Savage's performance solidified his status as a wrestling legend.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with your friends. The Macho King Savage's career continued to soar as he adopted the persona of the Macho King after winning the King of the Ring tournament in 1989. His alliance with sensational Sherry added a new edge to his character, and he engaged in feuds that were as entertaining as they were intense. Despite the ups and downs, including a high-profile storyline involving Miss Elizabeth and Hulk Hogan, Savage's charisma and in-ring ability kept him at the forefront of the wrestling world. Behind the curtain, while Randy Savage's professional life was full of triumphs, his personal life was more tumultuous. His marriage to Miss Elizabeth, both in real life and on screen, captivated fans, but the relationship faced many challenges. The pressures of the wrestling business and the constant travel took their toll, leading to their eventual split. However, their on-screen chemistry and storylines left an indelible mark on the industry. The move to WCW in the mid-1990s, Savage made the jump to World Championship Wrestling (WCW), where he continued to entertain fans with his larger-than-life persona. His time in WCW saw him engage in feuds with the likes of Ric Flair and join forces with Hulk Hogan as part of the New World Order (NWO). Despite the shifting dynamics in wrestling, Savage's ability to reinvent himself kept him relevant and beloved by fans. The Ultimate Showman Savage's ability to captivate audiences was unmatched. His elaborate entrances, colorful costumes, and distinctive voice made him a larger-than-life figure. Whether he was delivering his famous "Oh yeah" catchphrase or engaging in intense in-ring action, Savage knew how to keep fans on the edge of their seats. His dedication to his character and the craft of wrestling was evident in every performance. A man of many talents beyond wrestling, Randy Savage dabbled in other forms of entertainment. He appeared in television shows, movies, and even released a rap album titled Be a Man in 2003. His crossover appeal helped him reach a broader audience, solidifying his status as a pop culture icon. Despite the varied reception of his ventures outside wrestling, Savage's willingness to take risks and try new things demonstrated his versatility and passion for entertainment. Tragic end on the morning of May 20th, 2011, the wrestling world was rocked by the news of Randy Savage's sudden death. While driving with his wife in Seminole, Florida, Savage suffered a heart attack, causing him to lose control of his Jeep and crash into a tree. He was only 58 years old. An autopsy revealed that Savage had an enlarged heart and advanced coronary artery disease, conditions he was likely unaware of. His passing was a devastating blow to fans and fellow wrestlers alike. Legacy and tributes in the wake of his death, the wrestling community came together to honor Randy Savage's legacy. TNA held a 10-bell salute, and WWE dedicated a tribute video to him. Wrestler CM Punk even paid homage by donning Savage's signature attire during a match. Savage's influence was so profound that, despite his passing, his legacy continued to inspire new generations of wrestlers and fans. In 2014, WWE released a documentary that delved into Savage's life and career, featuring interviews with family members who defended his legacy against various rumors. Finally, in 2015, WWE announced Savage as an inductee into the Hall of Fame, a long overdue recognition of his contributions to the sport. The impact of Miss Elizabeth. A significant part of Savage's career was his relationship with Miss Elizabeth. Their on-screen romance captivated audiences and added depth to Savage's character. Elizabeth's grace and poise contrasted with Savage's intensity, creating a dynamic that fans adored. Their storyline marriage at SummerSlam 1991 was a highlight of WWE programming and is still remembered fondly by fans. However, their real-life relationship was far from perfect. The pressures of their public personas and the wrestling lifestyle strained their marriage, leading to their eventual divorce. Despite their personal struggles, their professional partnership remained one of the most iconic pairings in wrestling history. The Cobra incident, one of the most memorable and shocking moments in Savage's career, was his feud with Jake the Snake Roberts. This storyline took a dark turn when Roberts unleashed a cobra on Savage during an episode of Superstars in 1991. The snake bit Savage on the arm, creating a dramatic and unforgettable moment in wrestling history. This incident showcased Savage's dedication to his craft and his willingness to go to great lengths to entertain the audience. Feuds and rivalries. Savage's career was defined by his intense feuds and rivalries. His battles with Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, and Ric Flair were legendary. These storylines were filled with drama, betrayal, and unforgettable moments that kept fans glued to their screens. Savage's ability to play both the hero and the villain added complexity to his character and made his matches must-see events. The influence of Randy Savage. Randy Savage's influence on the world of wrestling cannot be overstated. His high-flying moves, charismatic promos, and intense in-ring style set a new standard for what it meant to be a professional wrestler. Many of today's top wrestlers cite Savage as a major influence on their careers. His dedication to the craft and his ability to connect with audiences have left a lasting legacy that continues to inspire. Remembering the Macho Man as we remember Randy Savage, we celebrate not just the wrestler, but the man who brought joy and excitement to millions. His journey was filled with highs and lows, triumphs and tragedies, but his legacy remains as vibrant as ever. The Macho Man will always be remembered for his incredible spirit and the unforgettable moments he gave us in the ring. Share your memories. What are your favorite Macho Man moments? Let's keep the memory of Randy Savage alive by sharing our favorite stories and celebrating the life of a true wrestling legend. If you enjoyed this look back at his incredible journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories from the world of wrestling. Thank you for watching, and oh yeah,